Okay, now it's kind of obvious. We're going to use a chain rule twice. But in here, you should be able to see that there's three different functions going on. Let's start from the inside and work our way out. Because I always think it's easier to identify the inside function first, like the most inside function. And so in this case, our most inside function, we're going to call h. Our most inside function is x squared plus 1. That's the stuff that is happening to x on the very inside. And then the next inside function would be g of x. And in this case, it's just radical x. Wait, is that right? No, it's 1. It's 1 plus radical x. And so we're actually going to be plugging this into the x right here. So it matches this right here. Okay, then the very last function, the very outside function, f of x, is just square root of x. Okay, so those are the things that you're going to have to take the derivative of. So when you do the chain rule, though, you take the derivative of the most outside function first. And actually, I don't like looking at the radicals like that. I like to look at it like 1 plus x to the 1/2 power. And I like to look at this one as x to the 1/2 power. So let's rewrite this so that we have the 1/2 powers. Because some of you guys don't like writing this stuff right here, which is fine. Okay, so let's see. We're going to take the derivative of 1 plus x squared plus 1 raised to the 1/2 power, which is also being raised to the 1/2 power after we add the 1 to it. Okay, so if I take the derivative of that, I mean, I look at it in steps. I do this one first, then I do this one second, and then I'm going to do this one last. Okay, because each of those 1/2s kind of represents a function. So let's do this first one. We drop the 1/2, so it looks like this. It goes 1/2, and then we're multiplying it times everything inside. And then I have to take 1 away from the 1/2. Then we're going to multiply it. Okay, so now we're going to do the next thing. The next one is this guy right here. And so when I take the derivative, well, I shouldn't say it's just this guy. It's actually this guy. So we have to think that, oh, we're taking the derivative of 1. But what's the derivative of 1? 0. So it's kind of like that's gone there. So let's drop the 1/2. And we have everything inside there. And we take 1 away from the 1/2, so it's negative 1/2 right there. Then we have to multiply it. Okay, now we're doing the most inside function, which is x squared plus 1. What's the derivative of x squared plus 1? 2x. Okay, now that's our answer. There are some things that we can do. We can manipulate this to try to make it look cleaner. Unfortunately, it's not going to look really clean. I think what I'm going to do right now, just to practice with manipulation, is get rid of the negative exponents and get rid of the fraction exponents. So we're going to write this in radical form. All right? So that's your answer. So if you got that, good job. First, let's get rid of this negative 1/2 and this negative 1/2. Because those are negative 1/2s, they're actually going to go on the bottom with this 2 and on the bottom with this 2. So this is going to be 1 over 2 times 1 plus x squared plus 1 raised to the 1/2 power, and that all is being raised to the positive 1/2 power. So this just became positive because we moved it down with 2. The next one is going to be 1 on top, 2 times x squared plus 1 raised to the positive 1/2 power. And then the last one is just going to be 2x, and I'll put that over 1. So now we can see what's supposed to be on our numerator and what's supposed to be on our denominator. So I'm going to rewrite the numerator and rewrite the denominator. And when I rewrite the denominator, I'm going to use radicals. So on the top of our fraction, we have 2x. On the bottom, we have 2 times 2, which is going to be the 4. And then we have this factor and this factor. So it's going to be the square root of 1 plus the square root of x squared plus 1 times the square root of x squared plus 1. And that is as clean as we can make it. Oh, thank you. I almost forgot. We can cancel out this 2 and this 4. So that 4 is now a 2. Okay, that's as clean as we can make it.